Welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens. Before we get to episode 104, I did want to give a shout out to somebody I know from high school called Eric Hall. Over the past month or so, he's been calling people to be accountable for what's going on right now. And it's not what you think, it's more so behind the scenes stuff where people are not discussing. As a society, need to stop caring, let alone giving the attention to media outlets that are not willing to emphasize what's really important or straight up ignoring and then lying about other situations. If you haven't noticed already, the entire year has either been about COVID-19 or it's been about racism, sexism, and all these other riots. However, instead of getting into that part of the discussion, we should really rather focus on the big elephant in the room. This elephant is child trafficking and child pedophilia, and it is running rampant throughout just not America, but the world. Instead of focusing on these individuals who are being harmed and in some situations straight up being killed, instead of focusing on the individuals and groups who are putting thousands, if not tens of thousands of individuals' lives in peril, if not straight up death, we're focusing on situations that are being lied about. No matter where you come from, no matter your ethnic, racial, religious background, no matter your political reviews, there is no denying one simple fact about any area of the world and how you should feel about something. We cannot deny the fact that the worst, most vile, and the most scumbag aspect of being a human being is any kind of rape, especially of children, any kind of pedophilia, and any kind of trafficking whatsoever. And the moment you really boil that down to just children, that's when it becomes even worse. So everything I just stated has never been right, it's never been justified, and it never should be from a moral, from a principle, or and a spiritual perspective. And this is why child pornography, pedophilia, and any kind of trafficking, it's not a political issue. It's a human one. With that being said, thank you very much for your time. I really hope you could take that to the heart and just remember, as fucked up as everything is in the world, that at the end of the day, the one thing that every single human being can agree upon is the simple fact that whenever it comes to putting any person into a forced sexual relationship, let alone of younger individuals, that's where every single person should cross the line. But with all that being said, thank you guys for listening to me, and here is your weekly episode of the Rhinos Aliens Show, 104. Yo guys, I'm back real quick for a PS. I came across this great quote, and I felt that it worked perfectly for what Eric Hall is going for and what I had to say about what he is trying to get across to everybody he possibly can. And this is a brilliant quote. Quote unquote, it goes by, "It's what rich, entitled people do when threatened. They conceal the ugly truths to protect themselves, and they think they can get away with it." Let that shit sink in. Now, finally, back to episode 104. Cadoodle, LLPH. Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
Welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens. This is episode 104 of our number one podcast in Western New York. We have some chill vibes today, you feel me?
The Rhinos and Aliens show. Just
Right, what he said. Number one podcast in Western New York. Number one podcasting crew in Western New York.
Hey, yeah, she's finally piecing the differences together. I like that.
Been piecing the differences.
Oh, my bad. Pardon me, X.
Come on, I got receipts, baby. What? What? Don't play with me. I know the difference between a podcast and a podcast crew, motherfucker. I know what a crew means.
Oh, okay.
No,
well, there was some confusion the first time I went through.
I'm one of the most intelligent women you've ever met in your life. Okay, I might drag that a little bit, but
yeah, you did, but you're definitely on the smarter side. Yeah.
No, we gonna go with most intelligent.
Oh, now it's most. It's just not one. It's most.
It's
okay.
most intelligent women you met in your life.
Okay, I like the confidence. I don't know if it's straight cockiness, but I'll go with confidence.
Because intelligence doesn't just have to be book smart.
I never said that.
I'm just saying.
I know some of the smartest book people are dumb as fuck, and I can't stand
They
them.
have no fucking common sense.
Book people.
Yeah. Book intelligent.
Yeah, the quote unquote scientists, whatever.
Have no common sense at all. No street smarts.
Book people. It's just a term. Book people. Anyway,
Yo,
I don't know what
Daniel,
else to
thank you,
describe
bro.
them by.
we're talking bullshit right now.
I'm like, but why are you stuck on book people? Me and Daniel have been saying that for the longest. You never heard that before?
No.
You got the straight people, you got the book people, and then sometimes they converge, and you got the street book people.
Yeah. Some people are just street smart. Some people are book smart.
I don't know.
And yeah, you shorten it up.
Some people, you might get both.
Yeah.
Maybe. It depends on if you're from the streets or not. You know?
I'm from the streets.
And you're not dumb, so you're both.
Yeah. You have common sense.
Don't call me a book people or a book person.
Yeah, you're not. You're a street book person.
A street book person.
I can't just be street smart. I mean, I get the street smart. Is
Okay,
just street
you want an
smart, but no.
example of just street smart?
No, I know it just. I know
Okay.
what street smart is, but I wasn't saying just street smart.
Okay.
I was putting a comma in between, but then most people wouldn't do that when I'm saying it out my mouth. So
Yeah, and you didn't
Yeah.
get that slight pause, so they're definitely not putting two and two together.
yeah. Well, fuck them people. Anyways, how was your day?
Did we even do the introduce each other?
I don't know. We just start talking.
Come on, X. Where's your mind at?
But this is a good episode already, so calm down. Fuck. I'm tired. I literally been at work for like 14 hours.
And Conscious thanks you, Mama. So thank you.
Gosh.
And Conscious also thanks his brother over there.
Yes, who been slaving away for the white people.
Yes. Seriously.
For 10 hours.
Goodness. I hate it there sometimes. I really do.
Yo, on a serious. Okay.
Wait,
First,
can we introduce? I'm your host, as always, Xaynah Diamond. And to the left of me is...
The Don Dollar of all Dons. Hello.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your conscience.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask Don, yo, bro. Sometimes, especially when you're not that busy at a factory job, don't you just ponder what the fuck is the purpose of this life?
Yeah. Like, even when I'm not doing anything, I just sit there and I look at the whole fucking plantation. I be like,
Plantation.
yes, I say plantation because I'm a slave. I'm a slave.
Oh
all
my
right?
god.
I'm a slave. They don't care about me.
Oh,
They don't.
oh.
I just sit there and I just think,
Man, you work for the white man.
yeah. And then the company owner came to the job one day. She's so little, but she's white.
Where do you work?
General Motors.
Oh.
But it's like I'm like the cousin of General Motors. I'm not like the actual General Motors. It's like General Motors,
They
and
have
then
branches and shit. And
Yeah.
Group. Yeah. Okay, I understand.
it's like General Motors, and then I'm like General Motors CH. You have to put the CH because if you don't, they're gonna be like, "Oh, so you make cars?" No.
What do you do?
I make
Cereal?
radiators.
Oh, I was gonna say cereal. What the fuck? Oh, that's General Mills. Okay, you make radiators.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say cereal?
Yeah, General Mills cereal.
I'm sorry. I kept thinking
I'm-
GM.
I'm loving the vibes right now. Don't apologize for this.
Yeah, I make radiators. But she came in. She had her nice little security guards. Can't get too close to her. They probably would have. Whoa.
Yoked you up.
Yeah, right? Like, you know what? Now I need all my benefits. Because now I'm
She
hurt.
is not a celebrity.
Now I'm hurt. She is. She's a celebrity.
With the money she makes.
Yeah. She's worth like.
I know. Goddamn.
I was
I
going.
just be talking.
I was gonna talk our shit. You know
I
what I'm
just be
saying?
talking
She
just
be
to
talking
hear
her
myself
shit all the
talk.
time.
I just talk just to hear myself talk, and they always taking me serious.
I was gonna give us the business proposal to her. All right, she was gonna help us. The fuck. I was gonna say, hey, I need a $1 million investment.
She ain't gonna help us no more. Not after I was talking that shit.
I was gonna say we need a $1 million investment. Give us some time, and we're gonna pay you back. Give us 6 months. We was gonna have a building. We was gonna be out here. We was gonna have a building. The setup was gonna be perfect.
We don't even know what we talking about.
No, I know what he's talking about. We just don't got the funds. So once we get the funds,
I know what he's talking about. I'm saying, how did we get there?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
But to be fair,
For me being from plantation.
Yo, we're tired. Y'all don't understand.
but wouldn't you say that whole segment was a perfect clip for what Rhinos and Aliens is? That just summed it up.
Yeah,
Okay, how was y'all day?
it was long. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning, so it's been a long day.
But you're going to sleep nicely after this.
And I don't have to work tomorrow. They came to me and said, Donnie, we don't need you tomorrow. I said, hallelujah. Because I was supposed to work 12 hours. I said, yes. You don't need me.
Yo, quick question. Did WAP always mean wet ass pussy? Because I remember when I was...
Yes, it does now.
Because I remember when I was younger, people would say, yo, where's the WAP? I need some WAP. Blah, blah, blah. And I always thought like it was slang for something other than pussy. But now when I'm thinking about it, wet ass pussy. Yeah.
No, that's what WAP means. She
Is
didn't
it-
make it up. She's
is it-
using the term.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
She made a song about the word.
Wow. So
I
going...
never heard that word or term before, truthfully. Or at least, like,
Used that way,
got
right?
that WAP.
abbreviate it. Yeah, I never...
She got that WAP. Like,
Yeah.
they say that shit in the city.
Well, X, to go back 2 episodes ago, when you were asking about how something happened now that completely changes your experience from earlier, this is an example. That WAP. Because I've always been around black people. And, like, when I was younger, the only people I knew were, like, the black adults on Titus and stuff. And they would just talk about that shit. I thought they're talking about some good-ass food. I want some WAP, too. But now, mind blown.
This poor little baby said he thought WAP was food. Well, baby, it is food. It is food. It might be the most expensive meal you ever eat or the cheapest.
that's...
One of the two.
Isn't that some shit?
Most expensive or most inexpensive?
Damn. Either you got that 5-star meal,
That's blah.
or you got that ramen noodles. The dollar meal.
You gotta go down a little bit more.
Yo, but in this song, she was saying freaking
You gotta
mac
do
and
the,
cheese,
the
bro.
The can Vienna sausages.
The Vienna,
Yeah, the shits that they used to be 10 cents a can.
the Vienna's, what? It's like right there. What is those called? Vienna sausages?
Yeah. Vienna.
Is it Vienna?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, Vienna sausages. Them shits is like this big. Those is nasty to me.
Disgusting. So it's either you got the Viennas.
Or the 5-star meal. Which one you got? Comment below.
They're not gonna fucking comment anyway with they ugly ass.
Well,
This is a perfect segue.
you know what's crazy? I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think episode 102, we actually got some comments under there. I was reading them. I said, whoa. I was like, we might be getting somewhere.
And the best part, too, we actually got a comment from somebody other than the woman with opinions.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. They was commenting on what you said, too.
Yeah.
But how? No, not because I do nails all day
No,
and I'm
'cause
never on my phone. Then by the time I get to my phone and texting people back, it'd be 3:00 in the morning. I'd be tired as fuck. I get in the shower, go to sleep.
They was talking about how you said something about Dana Lee, how she was trying to sell herself or something like that.
They was roasting me.
Not roasting you. They was kind of agreeing with you, I think.
Not initially. I just wanted to shout out the woman with the opinions because she has left at least some type of comment and actual detailed, informative comment on at least 5 different videos.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this woman in specific, she is the woman with opinions, right?
Yes.
So she messaged me on YouTube and said medium. So we have her shirt size. Once we get the shirt size, I'm gonna send her a message for her address.
She just put that?
No.
She
I'm going through my
messaged her.
shit. Well, she sent medium.
Yeah.
On
Oh.
the show, I said, tell me what size. So we got you, and as soon as we get your shirt, we're just gonna send it out.
Okay, cool. I didn't even know that, so thank you, X. We thank you for the comments. We hope
Yes, thank you. Thank you for interacting.
we hope future episodes stimulate you guys in a way that you want to comment to this degree and in this detail. And getting back to how our day was. X.
Wait, let me find it.
Real quick,
Okay.
like like the video, thumbs up real quick. If you watched this far so far, just subscribe also and hit that bell. That's all. If you like us, you want to continue watching us.
How was your day, X?
Villains and demons and shit.
Oh, so
just
you
to
went
get
fighting.
here.
I was like, damn.
No, I just worked a really, really long shift. Like almost 13, 14 hours. And I didn't think I was gonna make it tonight at all. So I came anyway. I ended up getting off on time to come meet the guys because they were still gonna record, and I didn't even get home to shower. And I'm here.
You're a trooper. So is Donyhal.
Yeah, because we just been slaving, and somehow, some way, we both made it. And
Yeah.
this
And
is
you're
a
alive.
miracle. This is really a miracle.
I sacrificed my sleep.
Yeah, like I didn't even go home and shower. I've been at work for 14 hours. I'm dirty, like literally filthy. I feel disgusting. I look like a fucking.
Snap. You'll be fine.
No, I don't. I look like a burnt peanut.
Okay then.
I do. Look at my head.
We can't really see nothing.
And I was about to say a burnt peanut. Your head is not shaped like a peanut.
I was thinking about the. Never mind. I just saw a peanut. Like
Nah, that's definitely Michelle Obama over there.
I'm tired.
How about you, my main man, Conscience? How was your day?
Well, Conscience has had a tiring average day because that's what you guys did. But Francis, he had a very weird week. I would say a roller coaster of feelings. And when I say roller coaster, it's sad to say it was probably bipolar-esque to where legit one moment he was on the brink and the very next moment he's feeling high on life and it's not something he could explain why because he was in the same situation and nothing really changed. It's just his emotions in that moment. And then 1 second he can't muster a single thought. The next second he's racing with ideals and opinions. Which, by the way, you guys know that normally he's always racing with ideals and opinions, so that's why it's so weird. A few days he only beat his dick once, and then other days he beat his dick double-digit times.
What?
Yo, 2 days ago, over the course of 6 hours, he beat it 10 times, and then after that he stopped keeping track. But I know he hit at least 14. So Francis beat his meat at least 14 times.
New record.
Why?
No, that's not a new record.
Oh, don't.
Why?
It's stress.
It's been a weird week.
He needs some pussy, bruh.
Stress, man.
That is sick.
Wait, whoa. That's not necessarily sick. So let's take that off the table.
I said what I said.
Is it stress?
Double digits.
Whoa.
Sometimes, I don't get double digits. So. I do it multiple times, probably in a day, but I'm not double digits.
How often do you masturbate?
I at least masturbate every day.
My man.
At least once.
Yo,
What?
scientifically speaking, it's actually much healthier for a man to masturbate or to have an orgasm every day than to not.
I need to know. I need to text my friends.
I had to do it at least
I'm
every
about to
day.
text every man in my phone. How often do you masturbate?
I guarantee they'll probably say either before they go to sleep or
When they wake up.
When they wake up.
Yeah. Because some men masturbating energizes them, other men it tires them.
Yeah. It's a good relief.
But
Nice stress relief also sometimes.
to answer Donyhal, the first day that it happened, it was stress. But the other 2 days, it was just random arousal. And not women arousal. It's, yo, this episode of Banished that I'm watching is great. This episode of whatever is really turning me on. Oh, look at this tree in the background of this shot. Oh, Bro, I'm not even like I'm really not even trying. Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm really thinking I am this perverted, depressed sexual predator, but at the same time, I'm a hopeless romantic.
That's it.
Sexual predator.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to use that.
yeah, but not in the pedophile term, but sexual predator in the beastic term, animalistic term.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to text a female like, I'm just a sexual predator.
And lastly, Francis for 5 straight days had some random ass dreams. Like, for example, one day he was a random being on a planet in the Ratchet and Clank universe. The next day he was a Nathan Drake type of adventurer in outer space. To a Kratos-like god fucking every attractive female until her brains literally came out. To the most recent one, he was a modern-day assassin just randomly traveling and exploring these ruined cities. And bro, I haven't played any of those games. Like, I haven't watched anything that has to relate to that stuff, and it's just popping up in my head. And dreams are supposedly a gateway to your subconscious, so what the fuck is my subconscious saying? And it's not like 5 straight days, okay, I'm Kratos, and I'm fucking 50 million women until their brains literally come out.
I remember that one.
Yeah, God of War 2.
Yeah. He woke up. He just had bitches everywhere.
But it's a different dream, so what does that mean? Like, what is going... And it's... I don't... He doesn't know. He doesn't know. So he is very... He's more confused than ever.
Guys, I think it's just... We just need to leave Buffalo. For like a day.
Oh, it's something, bro.
Because I definitely need to take a road trip somewhere or something. At least just drive somewhere.
Yo, you remember what Francis, you, and Michael were talking about? We should probably... Since Michael is
nowhere to be found.
Yeah, we should discuss with X off camera one of these weeks, especially before it gets too cold.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, okay. So that's all Francis had to say.
Oh, but guys, we also have things coming, new stuff. We have ideas and stuff coming, so
listen,
stay tuned.
Bear with us. It's a process.
It is.
Corona's slowing us down. We have our own lives. But honestly, we going to keep pushing. We don't give a fuck if we don't make it big till we get to our 215th episode. But bitch, we going to get there.
Guys, we are close to 200 subscribers.
That's lit.
We are really close.
That's lit.
So please, like, subscribe,
share.
and share.
And then comment, bitches.
That's all I have to say. I'm going to keep saying it throughout every video now.
We had to give you the saw finger rhino thrust in the middle of the episode.
We had to give you a quick one.
A little...
a quick jab. Or like Conscience like to... It was a quick one.
I love you guys.
All right, so topic of the day. What's up?
One person responded and said they only masturbate once a week, if that. They don't really have that much time.
But see, you can't put it in the masturbate. You should ask them how many times do they nut a week, because when people think of masturbate, they think it's taboo, especially if they have a girlfriend. It's how many times do they ejaculate? How many times do they nut?
I'm not asking that because that answer gonna piss me the fuck off.
But
if I count and my count don't, and if it don't add up with,
but X. The way
I'm gonna ask somebody else.
And most of the time, men lie about how much they masturbate, anyways, because they think it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Why are you masturbating when you could get pussy? A lot of men think like that.
Me, I can get pussy. We all know this. I still masturbate a lot. I just can't help it.
But unless you're married or you're living with a woman, are you with a woman every single time you want to nut? No. So.
That one day I masturbated at least 5 or 6 times.
Which day is that?
It was earlier this week.
What?
Sometimes I'll just be laying there, and then I'll be scrolling on Facebook or Instagram, or whatever, and then it's like, shit, what? Pornhub or X videos or something. And then, just
That's funny.
You don't have to explain to me, bro. My Pornhub are movies and TV shows. Oh, here's a pretty joint. Oh, she's a conniving, sneaky bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, she's the whore of this episode.
And then somebody might FaceTime me and they look good. I'll be like, all right, I'm going to call you back.
Oh my God.
I did
wonder
that.
if that happens to me.
For real. It happens. It does. And I ain't gonna say it was all back to back, but it was within probably every 2 hours or something like that.
Oh, that's impressive, bro.
I made a porno last night.
Wow. You're actually putting that on camera. Good to know. She mentioned that off camera, but I'm surprised she had the balls to say that. I wonder when she's going to mention something else.
It's a home video.
Home video. Never.
Okay, OnlyFans.
No, hell no. I would never.
You might as well at this point.
If I make an OnlyFans, my content is going to be nails and feet. Like, I'm going to pour milk and honey on my toes, and I'm going to make niggas pay $40 for a nail video.
You know what's crazy, though?
$40?
Men would probably pay more for that than...
Actual, yeah.
No, I know. I told y'all, a man paid me $300 to pour milk and honey on my feet.
You might as well.
And my friend, Shy, it happened to her first.
Yeah.
She told me about that shit, and a man had a foot fetish in my inbox on Instagram one time, and he really sent me the money to get the stuff, and I was like, this bitch told me she did this shit before. And I really went and did that shit.
Make
and he
OnlyFans.
cashed at me the rest.
Make OnlyFans for your feet.
You should do it.
It's easy money.
I have pretty feet.
That you should put like lingerie on and then just
Don't
put your feet.
Yes, X. As we've stated numerous times, we would suck your toes.
I did not know y'all stated that numerous times.
What?
I didn't stay
I
out
smoked a lot of
toes.
weed, but I know I didn't forget that.
Yeah, I didn't state that.
Conscious
Conscious was
knows.
picking at his head.
Conscious like, damn, look at them toes.
Well, it's nice to know that.
Where's the honey at?
Why?
Yo, no lie though.
It's nice to know.
Get the chocolate.
Conscience would definitely dip some toes in some honey right now.
Remember that one song, Honey? Remember that one song, Honey Dip?
Yo, exactly. See, Donyhal knows.
Get my money quick. Cause she
No.
my honey dip. You never heard that song?
No.
Wow, I'm old.
Dude, bro, I heard that song. So what does that say?
We're old. Yeah. Guys, let's not talk about this. I was about to say I'm close to being 30.
Yeah, I'm 4 years younger than them.
Let's not talk about this.
Okay, so just a quick update on shootings. In the most recently, over the past month, the mayors of Chicago and New York City have been encouraging protesting, but in the process of this encouragement of protesting, Chicago shootings have increased over 50% in the past 1 month, and New York City shootings have actually increased over 125% in the past month, which
That's ridiculous.
yeah, 125% is over twofold, just to put that in a different metric.
I feel like are the mayors marching with their people? Are they protesting with their people? Are they moving with their people? Or are they just telling their people, oh, yeah, you can protest? Because...
Well, I know at least the New York City mayor, he is with their people protesting when it comes to like painting the streets and stuff like that. When it comes to the other protests for the longer days and stuff, I don't know.
That's not... You don't half-ass protest. Granted, you have a city to run, but if you're standing for something, stand for something. If you're leading people. You know what I'm saying? You're the mayor of the city. Play your part. Either you're going to be hands-on or you're not. There are so many different things that you have to tackle in the office, and granted, I get it. But if you're going to make it... The mayor of New York City, you're doing... You painting the streets, but motherfucker, over 100%. More shootings. Like, what?
Yeah, over double.
But do you think that these people would be really going against each other or continuing to do this type of shit if you were really with them and not just there for the pictures and the street painting and the big shit? But if you were really there with them walking, you know what I'm saying, crying, you know what I'm...
Well, I would also make the case that that's not the only reason why the shootings have increased. Chicago and New York City have been two of some of the most criticized cities when it comes to their police force. And if I'm a police officer and I'm putting my life literally out on the line, especially if you're like in Chicago, if you're a police officer on the south side, or New York City, you're a police officer in the inner city. I'm getting criticized for putting my life on the line. If something happens that's not major, I'm not going to go. I'm going to slowly get there, you know? I'm not going to speed and bust my ass to get there. So I think that is a factor into this increase in shooting as well. And I don't care.
I'm sorry. Run that back for me. Run that back for me one more time.
Chicago and New York City are two of some of the most.
No, I know that part, but I'm saying, like, if you were a police officer, what?
If
he was a police officer,
no matter what job I was doing, if I'm getting criticized for doing my job when I'm actually doing my job correctly, especially if it's a dangerous job, and people are saying defund my department, fuck you, just because blah blah blah. Oh, you're a sinner because you're working in this department. When a problem pops up in the department, I'm not going to bust my ass off anymore. And that might sound fucked up, but that's how people's mind works.
And that's how yours works?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say that you get dispatched to go to the south side of Chicago. And it's it's nothing crazy, but you have to escort somebody out from a home or whatever the case may be, and you like, well, fuck them. They live on the south side. They black. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I'm saying.
I just asked you to run it back at everything. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's if... Okay, for example, if you get a call that there's a shooting going on, instead of doing your normal thing because people respect you...
Okay, so let's say it's a shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not busting my ass. Instead of going 100 miles per hour to get there, I'm going 50.
But you don't know what these people... Okay, so you're just deciding not to go because it's the south side and you feel like these are the people that stop your money and talk shit and blah, blah, blah. Or
no, X, you're not getting the point. I'm saying before people started complaining about you being a cop, if you were deployed in the south side before and after, you're not busting your ass off as hard after. It doesn't matter if you're on the south side.
If you were in the position.
Yes, I agree with these cops.
And you don't understand why I am like, you haven't let me say
what you gotta say.
Anything about disagreeing with it. Like, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, say it.
Are you okay? Because it's been a minute. But if you didn't know, what if those people didn't have anything against you? What if they weren't those people? What if they really still with you or were like me? And who believe in Black Lives Matter, but you know what I'm saying, have white friends and defend their white friends who feel their different indifferences between different things.
But
you don't know that.
But we all know you don't care for the cops, so you're already on a different side as me.
Who said I didn't care for the cops?
On one episode, you says you don't respect cops as much as you should because of your personal experiences.
As much as I should, but I never said I didn't respect them. Not one time did I say I don't respect police officers or law enforcement.
Run back one episode.
I said I don't respect them as much. And I can feel how I want to feel about certain officers, but I never said all of them. I never grouped them. When I see an officer, if they make me feel a certain type of way, sometimes they might not make me feel any type of way, but I might feel discomfort, but that's because at the end of the day, this is what I see in the media, but I know that this person might not be the same as everyone else. Oh. So what are you saying? Okay, so X, honestly speaking, let's say you're in Cheektowaga and the cop pulls you over. Are you going to assume something good or bad? They pulled me over. Of course I'm going to assume something bad. Am I going to be nervous? Yes. But am I going to feel like, oh my God, fuck this officer. I hate fucking cops. Blue lives don't matter. No. I'm just going to be scared because I know that there are some officers who get away with shit like that more than people realize. Okay, so how is your... Black or white? But how is your thinking process any different than these cops in these cities that are getting defunded and getting fucking nonstop threats because they're just a police officer? Because if I was a stranger walking down the street and I saw something happen to a cop or something, and I see him down, and I know that for real, cops be making me nervous and all, I'm going to help that man. That's respectable. You know what I'm saying? So if I was a cop, you know what I'm saying? I would help.
But
I
to
would
be
go
fair-
straight to. I'm going to a shooting.
But
That's what I'm
you're
there for.
You're a caring person, and you're a woman, so the whole mindset is different.
It shouldn't, but that's my thing. Why should it be different just because I'm a woman instead of naturally caring for someone? When you join the field, when you join the field, like being a police officer, whether you knew about police brutality or were working in the force before police brutality really became big like it is now, you signed yourself up for something. And right, wrong, or indifferent, that's what you signed yourself up for. And granted, they might not prepare you as much as they should, but this is you're supposed to have tough skin. And you're supposed to be able to deal with certain situations, and a lot of them don't.
But X, the whole issue of this, let's say you've been a cop for 10 years. And no matter how much good you do, you get lumped into all the bad people. And sometimes you can't do anything with what the bad people do. So now you're getting shit. So are you supposed to keep doing the same exact hard work? Like, for example, let's take cops out of it.
I get exactly what you're saying. You can give an example if you like.
No, but as an example, let's say you're working at a random Home Depot and you're the hardest worker there for 10 years and you never get a substantial raise. And then a new person comes in and they're the pretty bitch on the block, and right out the gate in 6 months, she gets promoted. How are you going to feel? You're not going to keep busting your ass off. You're going to say, fuck this place. I'm going to keep making my money, but instead of putting in 110%, I'm putting in 60.
That's what you're going to say?
Hell yes.
That's not what I'm going to say.
Because X,
I'm going to get my ass up out of there.
But X,
If I'm a police officer and I sign my life as my duty to protect and serve, if at some point I feel like I can't do that to the fullest of my abilities or want to do that to the fullest of my abilities, it's not for me.
So you're going to find a different job paying you $60K
I'm going to be a
year?
desk officer. People have to find backup. That's not some shit you do. You don't get into some field like that and decide to say fuck people. That's not the type of people that are supposed to be officers or people helping
And this country
other
isn't
people.
supposed to be the type of country that says fuck the cops.
But that doesn't mean we have to be like them. I'm not saying fuck the cops. I'm saying fuck the police officers that kill people,
I'm not
innocent people.
talking about you, X.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. But even still, you're speaking on America as a whole. I want you to speak on you. You're saying what you would do. You would say...
And I'm telling you what I would do if I've been protecting
Can I throw an example?
Yep.
Let's say you have a relationship and you're dating this girl and you've been putting in 10 years with this bitch, giving her good dick, bubble gum, and paying her bills.
Okay.
And a new nigga come along and she entertaining him.
Okay.
You gonna stick around and be that girl boyfriend while she entertaining him?
I'm going to stick around until I find a new bitch because I'm getting free pussy right now.
Free pussy, but you don't know if it's diseased or not when you touching it, no nothing.
Hey, you take that chance every time you have sex. Yep, got you.
That wasn't my point.
No, I know exactly what point you're making.
That wasn't my point.
And me and Donyhal, we have bills to pay, so we're going to stay in until we find another job. You just don't quit because of, like, you're getting fucked over. You stay in.
But you should always have a backup plan. Like,
how do you have a backup plan? So for 10 straight years, you have a backup plan? No, you don't have a backup plan that stays in put for 10 straight years, especially with the benefits and pay that cops have.
Bruh.
I just want to point this out for the audience. This was just supposed to be a quick stat update. So, hey.
Because I never heard you sound so... I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Next.
Sound inhuman?
No, I don't know. Maybe I just expect more than you really are. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I have two personalities. And the dark side of me is coming out more and more every day.
You allow it, but...
How do I allow it? You just look at the world. You don't want
to be... You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, granted, you can see the world for how... You just take that shit for what it is. Like...
Yes. How many straight episodes do I need to say this? Insanity. I'm done being insane. You take shit as it is and you move the fuck
more
on.
Insane.
No, I'm acting less insane. You know what's acting insane? Looking at the fucked up world we live in and then saying, oh, on the other side, it's going to be a rainbow. Oh, at the end of the aisle, at the end of the tunnel, there's going to be lights. No, that perspective is insanity. I'm not a fucking Buddhist. I don't have the time to be a Buddhist.
You okay?
I'm not okay. Because, X, I respect what you're saying. And I appreciate it. This is why I love you on this. By the way, I'm to a certain degree, I'm being the full blown opposite of you because that's what makes a good conversation. But to the most part,
What?
I
could be his ass.
to the most part, I agree with conscience right now. Francis agrees with conscience. I'm speaking as conscience, but Francis agrees mostly.
Next.
Oh, we're just gonna end it like that, just a straight cliffhanger. So you're going to have that epic climax, and then boom, no ending. That's cool. That's cool. Anything you got to say, Daniel, about that? Come on, give your opinion.
Cadoodle.
Donnie, if you were a police officer in the South Side and you knew that people didn't respect police officers and all that shit, and you working there for 10 years, and you know it's some shit going on, you go procrastinate to get there?
Be honest, bro.
Or you gonna protect and serve and then get your way out the job?
So what she's really trying to say, are you going to continue to give your 100%, or you might...
You gonna give your 100% and find something better for you and move on?
It don't work like that.
Or you just gonna half-ass it and just let niggas die?
Okay.
Don't...
For instance, if Francis was a cop and he didn't respond to a shooting and it was one of our niggas, he'd
X.
be a sad son of a bitch.
X, I never said I wouldn't go to the shooting, but instead of getting at the shooting in 10 minutes, I get there in 30.
Who was
Oh, like another officer?
no, like
Or you
one of
talking
your
like
friends, one of your friends
my
from like
actual
the
friends.
hood or from the podcast or some shit, and you don't go and you procrastinate or some shit, then you find out your nigga's dead, you gonna be a sad motherfucker. Like,
No, I'm going to be an angry motherfucker.
okay, but you get my point.
I
You know how to say it twice.
I do, but hey, that's life. It is what it is.
Francis knows me, or Conscience knows me.
This is why I can't. This is why I don't feel comfortable calling the police.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie.
Because then I feel like they're not gonna come.
Police likes to bullshit.
Yeah, even when I was a kid and shit, and I know there were times where I had to call the cops and stuff. It took them forever.
Yeah, because did you live in the hood?
Not that bad of a hood.
It's still a hood.
Police just like to bullshit.
No, it's not
Is
even...
my mom the hood?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because my mom's street, if anybody called the cops, they just took a long time.
Yeah, there's a reason. And I'm not saying it has anything to do with race. It goes by area code.
Actually, it shouldn't take a long time. The
'Cause the
fucking
district
police
is down the
station
street.
is literally right there.
I'm not... I know.
That shit is sad. It's literally like 5 minutes.
But to be fair, when police officers get a call, it's normally the police officers on patrol, not the station.
Well, yeah.
Even if it is close.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. If I feel like I'm not getting the respect I'm supposed to be getting, I'm gonna half-ass it. And that's pretty much it.
Officer, you probably would have like been aggressive towards me after you hearing me say that, despite me not really referring to you being physically hurt, but emotionally hurt.
I wouldn't do that because I'm not trying to get sued.
But you also trying to drive slow to a fucking shooting. Now, when they start tracking how long it take y'all to get to places.
Who are they going to side with? People who are dead or their own blood? They're going to go with their own blood. And when I'm talking about blood, I'm talking about blue blood.
That's fucked up.
That's no different than the gang. So if that's fucked up, gangs are fucked up. You gotta pick one.
I'm a fake thug. What the fuck? That's fucked up too. We all know this shit. What the fuck? I can't. Pseudo.
I don't know. This whole thing is just all fucked up to me, so that's why I stay out of it.
But don't stay out of it, bro.
Y'all know what's driving me crazy?
State it.
I can state it, but at the same time, nothing's gonna get fixed.
I respect that.
Yeah, it's hard talking when you know nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Damn, you just summed up Rhinos and Aliens.
No, those people
we have
listen.
200 viewers. I mean, 200 subscribers. Almost 200.
Those people listen.
Almost 200 subscribers, okay? And they comment too. So I don't want to hear nothing no more. So what the fuck was you just talking about?
No comment.
Today, guys, just to give us some encouragement, my friend went onto YouTube and our video was like the first video that popped up for their recommendation.
Wait, are you serious?
Mine is like
shit.
that.
Oh shit!
wanna
YouTube algorithms doing their work.
And then he recorded me, was like, when your friend is on TV, I said, oh, why thank you.
Yeah, I usually get them on when we first post videos.
Shout out to Jay the
But I never
Jay the
open my
Shooter.
YouTube.
Jay the shooter.
Yeah, this is what we call him.
Oh, okay, because he be shooting in that twat.
No, because he shoots his shots.
Oh, that's yeah.
If you wanna shoot your shot, then load the clip up.
Just go with the flow, man.
Like
Shoot
a little
that
side
shot.
smirk. Like you just like that. That's how you look the whole night. Literally. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And at Naomi's house. And you did that too. Yep. If I could record you right now.
Shot powers. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, so the tax collector was released a couple weeks ago.
Come on, Bashful. Don't get bashful now. Speak up. What'd you say?
The Tax Collector, which features Bobby Soto and Shia LaBeouf, which was released a couple weeks ago. This is the film where Shia LaBeouf has that thug accent, and he has his whole chest and stomach tattooed.
I gotta see it.
Yeah.
I'll go watch it on Amazon tonight.
Okay.
Wait, I have to watch Cora.
Watch what?
Cora.
Oh, Cora. Yeah. Well, the point is, most of the marketing was around Shia LaBeouf and the fact that the entire tattoo on his chest and stomach is 100% real. He got an actual tattoo.
I want to be held.
However,
I was like, what the heck is that?
you guys are acting gay right now. However, you literally don't even see his tattoo once during the film. You don't see it once. Shia LaBeouf was so committed, he got this image actually tatted, but you never see the tattoo once. Not once.
What was the point in telling me that?
Wait.
Because I'm Shia LaBeouf fan. It's like, why the fuck are you getting your...
Yeah, but why are you going to tell me about a tattoo I can't see?
Because it's in all the promotions.
But that's going to piss me off.
It should piss you off. It pissed me off.
You
So,
gay
yeah.
for Shia?
Hell yeah. No, I'm homo for Shia.
That's what I mean.
Homo.
Gay is happy. I didn't mean gay, like dick sucking gay. I meant gay, like fangirl gay.
I'm just so
I guess you
confused
couldn't have
right now.
defined it in my head. I guess
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
knew what I meant. I knew what I meant. You fangirl Shia.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the homeboy
That's better than
That-
saying gay.
that I never met. No, because gay happy, like, what does that mean? Like, you're happy for Shia?
Like, not gay, like penis gay, but like, oh my God, like I love him. Like,
But that's not gay the way you're using it.
I guess whatever. You know what I meant. I'm tired. Fuck.
I didn't know what you meant.
Oh,
That's
well,
why
you know now. Fuck.
Fanboy.
You fanboy, fangirl. No, fangirl. Fangirl says better. Fangirl.
Okay.
You're the beehive to Beyonce.
Fuck no. I can't stand that bitch.
You're the Team Breezy to Chris Brown.
Bro, you know I don't like his music.
Damn.
You doing this shit on purpose.
I'm trying to think of another one.
I'm the monster to freaking Lady Gaga?
I love
There
her.
there you go.
Yeah, I actually respect her.
Cool.
Don't touch me. You better come to dinner.
Okay, so Dwayne The Rock Johnson, with the aid of Redbird Capital Partners, buys XFL out of bankruptcy for just $15 million. To put this in perspective of what type of steal this was, Vince McMahon had put up more than $200 million of his own money to create the XFL before it sank into bankruptcy.
XFL?
Yeah.
That.
You never heard of the XFL? It was basically the WWE version of the NFL. With players that aren't good enough to be in the NFL, but are in the XFL.
Like
So it's like a
NXT?
G League.
Yeah, but it's completely not owned
NBA.
by the NFL.
Oh.
Yeah. The whole goal was to become the better version of college football. Get all the recruits that college football normally would, but they're getting paid. So instead of going to college football, they would go to the XFL. And
So
then
it's like semi-pro.
And then they can go to the NFL?
yeah, exactly. That was the goal
But it didn't work out that way.
because of the coronavirus. So
Okay.
Just
So he just wasted all his money.
yep. And not only did he waste it, he only got $15 million in return.
Sheesh. Out of what?
200 plus.
Damn.
He only... Oh, fuck, bro.
That's a huge
Your whole
decline.
life... Bro, you could come on the train tracks with me and Maria if you want to.
Well, to be fair, Vince McMahon is a rich
Yeah, he's a
individual.
rich
He
man.
owns the WWE.
I know who Vince McMahon is. I know who Mr. McMahon is.
Then,
How old is he?
and I believe.
I know Stephanie McMahon. I watched wrestling. I told you... Did I tell you
Then
how...
why do you think he's gonna be broke then?
I don't think he actually gonna be broke, but
Oh.
losing that much money is broke. Man,
Yeah,
man,
that's a lot.
I'm
Yeah.
broke even when I got $1,000 in my savings account.
Well,
That's a fact.
well, that is still broke though.
I'm broke.
Not literally saying, but I'm saying like an emergency fund. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's more than the average American. That's twice as much.
Yeah, most people can't even make a 500 payment.
Yeah.
no, I mean, say, like, I'm not referring to like.
No, we
my-
understand.
Okay,
We're just
because I'm
saying.
not about to tell y'all what's out. Okay,
Yeah, Conscious is
we
being a
understand.
dickhead.
Yeah.
right. Whatever, but yeah, that's a lot of fucking money. That's 185 million. Wait, right, 100
Over, because it was
Over?
a 200 plus.
Yeah.
over 185 million dollars.
Yeah, loss.
That you're broke as fuck now.
In that perspective, yes.
Yes.
And
You have to make all of
Doesn't-
that back.
Doesn't Dwayne make like
he's been
15? Doesn't he make? Was it 67 million a year?
well over the past 5 years. It's averaged out to like 50. He's basically making 50 plus a year.
No, something new just came out.
Listen to what Conscious said. Over the past 5 years, he has averaged 50 million.
So each year is about, or more. It could be more, but average is 50.
Okay. She's gonna whoop Conscious's ass.
Especially when I show him my little fact.
She like puffered up her nose.
Yeah, flaring. You could tell when she's mad.
It's like when a
They
bull,
can't see my face. I'm a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
I know.
You're so cute.
Thank you.
You guys are so gay right now. I love it. You know what I love most? Like, that is a key thing to determine if a person is cool or not. You just go up to them. You have some resemblance. Like, they know you somewhat. You know them somewhat. And it's a fine mood. And then you just say, yo, man, you look very gay right now. If they don't say anything, they get you. They get you. It's like,
You look very gay right now.
yeah. X gets it. She knows.
Hey guys,
That's why I love her.
you guys look very gay right now.
Hey.
They're not gonna comment.
Well, to be fair, they probably cut out after the police thing got so deep. They're like, oh, fuck this shit. But to finish out this Rock XFL situation, Dwayne Johnson said, with pride and gratitude for all that I built with my own two hands, I plan to apply these same calluses to the XFL. And I look forward to creating something that's special for the players, fans, and everyone involved for the love of football. So
He had the right mindset.
He is devoted to football. He loves football.
he used to play for the
He used to
Miami
play-
Hurricanes. Yep.
Yeah. He used to play football. He makes movies about football. He
He had that one
movies.
HBO TV show,
He had
Ballers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then he did the game plan in another movie.
Talking about The Rock, right?
Yeah, Gridiron Gang. Gridiron Gang. That was
Yes.
it. By the way, I just want to say this. Where the fuck is this dude getting his time? He has like 2 or 3 TV shows running. He has at least one movie in production at all time. He's always
Sponsored.
working out.
Yeah,
The man has a
sponsored
jet
for
and he
working
lives
out.
close to his. He probably does everything close. I don't know. Maybe he has a very
there's-
set schedule.
There's nothing close about Miami and shooting a film in Dubai.
Maybe he takes his family with him, so it makes everything easier.
But X, that doesn't take away the point. This man is consistently doing 3 TV shows in a year. He's doing a movie. He's now part owner and giving advice for the XFL. He's doing these interviews, promoting. It's like, yo, bruh, do you sleep? No, he doesn't. He only sleeps 4 hours a day. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. He's either going to die a young man or he's just fucking Jesus.
Yo, I wish I could see his face.
That's
He's
that's
either gonna
that's
die a
it.
young
That's
man
it,
or he's
Francis.
fucking
That's
Jesus.
it. That's it. That's it.
That's the title.
Yes.
He's either
Don't
gonna
call
die
me
a
about
young
it.
man or he's fucking Jesus. Dwayne Johnson. Is he Jesus? That's the title. Is Dwayne Johnson Jesus?
Yo, guys, I just love how you react sometimes because I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass. Bro, I'm being serious. He said in interviews he only sleeps 4 to 5 hours a day, and now I know why. Because if he slept any longer, he wouldn't have time to do everything he does.
But you know what's crazy? It's the same thing with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart comes out with like multiple movies within like
Comedy specials.
Yeah.
He has his own YouTube channel.
he
has
works out and then he brings his friends with him, and while he's doing different fucking movies all at once.
Yo, let's be clear. Kevin
That's
Hart
ridiculous.
is the shorter, smaller, darker comedian version of
Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they get along so well. There's a reason why they keep doing Jumanji films. They
Yeah.
fucking love each other. They're 2 peas in a pod. What are you gonna fucking say?
Kevin Hart from Philly.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck.
Haha.
Wait, what happened?
It's Mike.
Yeah, bro. I've been doing it all night. I'm like, yo, Francis.
He
Step up.
He been shaking the table. He been squeaking in his chair.
Well, this chair fucking sucks. Yo, by the way, the Amazon is getting chairs back in stock at the end of the month. So I'm about to say, fuck it, I'm going to pull a plug because this chair is like, my ass hurts. Next topic is about political correctness with NASA. So political correctness has now expanded to space, where NASA says planets, galaxies, and other heavenly bodies will no longer be referred to by offensive nicknames. In a press release roughly 3 weeks ago, the space agency said all planets and heavenly bodies will be referred only to by their scientific names. The reason for this is because of quote-unquote racist connotations that can be applied to some of these names. A couple examples are, under the new rules, the Eskimo Nebula will now be described as NGC 2992. The so-called Siamese Twins galaxy is now going to be known as NGC 4567 and 4568. So, yeah.
I was about to
The
say,
nicknames are cute, and I get it, but people are so fucking sensitive nowadays. Everybody's so sensitive about everything. Now we can't have nicknames in science. You stupid bitches ruin everything.
But when was Eskimo racist? That's like I can understand the racist history of Siamese twins, but I've never heard anyone say Eskimo is racist.
Listen, hey, every race gets discriminated against at some point. Some Eskimos are, I don't know, Filipino or like not Asian or something.
No, they're Asian.
Right, so
Yes.
they're not white. So maybe that. Who knows?
But my thing is, okay, obviously a white person found this nebula, but what if an Eskimo individual found it and they are the one who named it Eskimo? Why are other people offended then?
I thought an Eskimo was just a person who lived in an igloo in Alaska.
Well, Eskimo individuals are basically the water tribe of The Last Airbender. That's where
No, I know what an Eskimo is,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I didn't know that it was a specific race of people until I got older. Like I didn't know it was mainly Asian or Chinese people. I thought it could be just anyone.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's what I would argue. Anybody could be an Eskimo. Anybody can move to water and decide to migrate and be an Eskimo.
not to sound dumb.
Well, that's what I thought.
Well, Conscious thought this. Is that not true? It's only Asian people?
They could suck our dick. We writing them a letter.
Oh shit! Shit just got
Eskimo's
real.
a way of life, bitch.
Shit just got real.
And we gonna prove it by going up there. No, we not. I guess it's too cold. My bones.
No. Conscious is being serious now. So
I'm being serious too.
I'm letting y'all know I'm skipping right to this. And I'm recording this part just to post.
for Instagram,
She said they can suck our dicks.
Okay, but on a serious note,
Timestamp this.
Eskimo is not a term used for any person that lives.
Timestamp this. Fuck out of here.
Nah, for real. Timestamp this.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you when.
Got you. Because she said they can suck our dicks.
Yo, Conscious wants to know it's only for a race now.
I don't know if it's really just a race. I'm with y'all. I really
I
do.
thought it was just how you
I
lived.
thought if I can move there, I thought if I can just
thought
move
the
there as a
Pil-
black man, I'm an Eskimo.
Yeah, see, I thought the Pilgrims moved out of Washington and maybe went to Alaska and decided to be Eskimos.
Yeah, but that would make sense because they're changing their way of life.
Exactly.
Just like hillbillies.
I didn't.
It doesn't matter if you're
because
black or
before
white.
I didn't know Eskimos was Chinese
But Eskimos aren't Chinese. They're just Asian because they don't know that.
or Asian. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. I didn't know they had. Sorry, I didn't know they had a race.
Trying to find out. Google.
Okay, so as Donyhal was looking that up, I'm going.
Eskimo is a farmer to me. Like, what the fuck? They use ice and icicles and shit.
Okay, so
Yo, damn near. They are.
finish this.
I don't even know how to spell Eskimos. How
A
do you spell
lumberjack with
Eskimos?
ice.
Eskimo.
That's like calling it a lumberjack galaxy. You feel me? Like,
No, but they would probably say that's offensive to lumberjacks, especially
Eskimo.
if it's non-white lumberjacks.
Inhibiting
y'all
northern
sucking
Canada.
a lot of dick.
I want to say this: they are definitely sucking a lot of dick because I put
So-
money if they named.
Anyone can be an Eskimo.
So what the?
Wait, yo,
I'm done.
Yeah,
Mic
yeah.
drop. I'm fucking done, bro. So this next statement just is going to be a big F you. But I just want to put this out there. I believe.
Like, actually,
Yes.
Describe it. You going to describe it?
they basically saying people inhibiting northern Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and eastern Siberia traditionally living by hunting, especially off seals. and
Y'all
by
bitches
fishing.
is about to get an email
Especially
out this ass.
because half of the countries
Keep our galaxy names, you bitches, and the Siamese twins one.
because half the countries they named have white people.
I never
Yeah.
knew I cared this much.
So anybody can be an Eskimo.
I got one shoe on, y'all. We gotta hurry up and go.
Yo, you guys are going to be even more mad because I believe the director of NASA put out this quote. As the scientific community works to identify and address systematic discrimination and inequality in all aspects of the field, it has become clear that certain cosmic nicknames are not only insensitive, but can be actively harmful. NASA is examining its use of unofficial terminology for cosmic objects as part of its commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. These nicknames and terms may have historical or cultural connotations that are objectable or unwelcoming, and NASA is strongly committed to addressing them. See, this is how you know people
you really
are.
sucking mad dick. And I'm gonna say this to say this. You know how many black people enslaved for the motherfucking
Concept
company
is
that
too.
didn't get no goddamn credit? You know about them three bitches. What was that movie called?
Oh, the Hidden Figures.
Not just them, but shit. Imagine how many other fucking people work and discover shit and didn't get credit for that shit. And so what if we decided to name some shit after chasing stars to get free? You leave us be.
But the problem is they don't even know the actual definition of Eskimo. So it's like,
What else don't you know?
that's what I'm asking now.
Because
Like, can
at
we-
this point, astrology, the galaxy, space is a scam to me. You bitch, you don't know the definitive term for Eskimo.
Yo, that's
So
crazy.
how you going to define the fucking galaxy?
I don't, you know.
And you gonna tell me about a planet, but you don't know what Eskimo mean?
Especially when you give the reason for why you got rid of Eskimo is because of racism and discrimination, when Eskimo is not.
I guess they have their own language, which is weird.
And I'm sure it's different in Greenland. And I'm sure it's different in Alaska.
No, it might be. Actually, that's
But,
crazy.
but
It
look
really
at
might.
Spanish. Look at English. Depending on the countries, they're different.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's all about the slang.
Slang a dang
Okay,
dang.
I don't want to lie. I really still have to stop by my mom's.
Okay, so the next one is
Bitches.
Big booty bitches.
Francis wants to go on a little rant, and the rant
Let's do
is
this.
about how he is sick of rich people on both sides of the spectrum. Specifically, in this case, he needs to go off on Elon Musk. Because over the past couple months, ever since the coronavirus, this dude has consistently been bashing and talking shit about the government, giving handouts to the masses or certain individuals who want the rich to pay more in taxes. So he's basically saying the rich shouldn't pay as much in taxes as some people believe, while simultaneously the government should not be so willing to give back to the people, right? However, people don't know this. His empire has been fueled and exponentially fast-tracked due to government expenditures. Or another way to sum up everything I just said is that every time
Government assistance, bitch.
every time Elon Musk posts fun at government assistance for the 99%, everybody needs to remember that this is the same man who has benefited from 4.9 billion, not million, 4.9 billion in corporate welfare. Elon loves corporate socialism for himself, but he's all about rugged capitalism for everyone else. So
How you one person behind the doors, you getting a check, but you on social media talking that other shit? Nigga, you're weird. Okay, you're a leery ass nigga.
no, he is a straight up queer, hypocritical bitch. Because
Damn.
we need to remember that the plant in Buffalo, he has not paid for a single thing besides paying the employees. So all the free food, all the drinks, all the equipment has been completely funded by New York State, which is another way to say that the entire state of New York has fully paid for Elon Musk.
This man just making free bread. He's literally making free bread when you don't have to pay for shit but people's time.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for supplies. You don't have to pay for a shop. You ain't got to do shit.
A factory in this case, but yeah.
I'm sorry. I
No,
got a little personal.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And by the way, I would not be bringing this up if Elon Musk never went out in public or was never vocal about government assistance for the people.
Right. If you was going to just, don't be a hypocrite. Like, if you was going to do that shit and not speak on it. But don't do that shit and bash other people for it when you doing that same thing undercover. But while you're doing it undercover, it's 4.9 billion. Motherfucker, and you talking about niggas that's getting unemployment and paying a little bit extra taxes or not paying extra taxes. Come on now, shut the fuck up. $4.9 billion and you worried about somebody else's taxes. Nigga, worry about your damn check that you just getting from the government, you broke ass bitch. Come see me. Sue me, bitch.
Let's not.
What are you gonna sue me for?
Okay,
Disrespect his name. Okay, it's not an opinion.
Okay, to lighten the mood now, we're going to talk about Taylor Swift, where she set a couple of milestones that are very historic. Her 8th and newest studio album has sold over 600 plus domestically and 1.5 million in its first week alone. Now, to put this in perspective, she is now the first and only artist, both male and female, to sell 500 plus K albums in their first week for 7 different albums. And to get more specific, with 4 of them selling over 1 million copies in their first week alone. This isn't lifetime, this is first week. And by the way, another milestone she set, she now has a total of 130 Hot 100 songs due to the additional 16 from her newest album. To put this in perspective, she is officially number 1 for females all time, surpassing Nicki Minaj. She is now the first and only artist as well to have a Hot 100 song and a top 200 Billboard charting album the same week.
Congratulations, Taylor Swift. I love your music, but bitch, I don't know. It's something about you that just don't sit right with me. And I don't know if it's because I don't know you for real, but who I know from the media is not who I like.
She is a completely different person in her music compared to her social life. And that's why I don't like her socially.
I feel like she's very vulnerable in her music, but she's probably toxic as far as relationships are concerned and in her friendships and things like that.
Well, Conscience will point out there's a reason why there was a meme for all those years that she had, 9 different boyfriends in like 6 years. So, yeah.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift, so I don't really.
Honestly, bro, I always hated her. Like, because I never liked her socially, and then I finally listened to her music, and this is a perfect example where Conscience does not like a person, but they respect their gifts to humanity in an art form.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, so long story short, she broke 3 records that nobody else.
Congratulations again. What's next?
Okay, so the next thing is now going back to a more serious topic, and it's about Ryan Reynolds. And yes,
My man, Deadpool.
He is so fine.
You a real one, my guy.
You look so much better than Dwayne. Ugh.
Fuck out of here.
I could literally
Dwayne
lick
Johnson.
you clean. I would lick Ryan Reynolds clean before I touch Dwayne.
You are fuck out of here, man.
Let me tell you why.
Why? That big ass forehead?
He looks like. I don't know. It's
that
something
man
about.
forehead is like a flat screen TV.
And it gets bigger with the passing years.
It does.
Dwayne look like a beetle on steroids.
That might also be true too.
Like he's too big and too much.
I would make the case Dwayne Johnson has aged
He's
so much
handsome in
better.
the face. Yeah, he has aged well, but Ryan Reynolds is a handsome white guy.
Not anymore to me. He's not aging
I
well.
don't know. I haven't seen a picture of him in a while, but hey, I
Like,
think he's
look up photos of when he's 20 and now, and you'll be like, whoa.
Listen, well, if I had to
remember
choose
when he was
between the
in
two, I know I would choose him.
I'm taking Dwayne.
What was that one movie where he was a jock I forgot what movie it was, but he made the nerd girl popular, or like he had a bet. It was a older movie, like a real old movie.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
Let's keep going.
Okay, so Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are more or less kneeling to the mob movement. So congrats for wimping out, guys. Okay, so they got married on a former plantation called Donyhal. And what they're now saying 7-8 years later is that they're deeply sorry for where they had their marriage. What they saw online was a perfect wedding location, but what they saw in person was a place built upon devastation. Now, it's just a coincidence that they're now saying this during the whole Black Lives Matter thing, but whatever. So my point that Conscious wanted to point out, are we going to do this for everything? Because if we do, what is Conscious's favorite saying? Let's be consistent. So if we're going to complain about a plantation because slaves helped build it, let me run through some things where it was fucked up. So are we supposed to apologize for Mount Rushmore, it was created by a former KKK member? What about the Erie Canal, which is right in our backyard, which was built by Irish indentured servants who worked 12 to 15-hour shifts 6 days a week for roughly 2/3 of what the average workforce would get during that time. That's terrible. By the way, at least 60% of that workforce eventually died. Or let's go to the Panama Canal, where over 10,000 of the workers ended up dying, which is roughly 10% of the workforce. So 100,000 people worked on the Panama Canal. 10,000 at least died. Most of them were blacks or straight up Africans. Nobody says anything about that. Or what about the most visited man-made thing? The Great Wall of China, which had slaves and forced labor building it over the course of millennium. Oh, yeah. You know how many people died building that? Over 1 million people died. And you know where they were buried? They didn't get honorable burial. No, they got
buried into the wall.
Exactly. They were buried into the motherfucking wall. Or what about the Great Pyramids of Egypt or the Gizas, right? Supposedly, they weren't slaves, but a lot of people died working on those too. So where are we going to draw the line? Because there's at least dozens more of famous sites and monuments. I didn't look into the supposed hundreds, but I know there's dozens more. So we could keep going down this list. So I just want to point this out, Ryan Reynolds. If you know anybody who got married at the Great Pyramids or the Great Wall of China or on any canal, bash them too. Tell them to apologize. Because right now, Francis is at the utmost fucking suck a dick and get the fuck out my way because I can't take this bullshit anymore. If you're so fucking sorry, you say something the moment you find out 2-3 years later. Not when the whole fucking mob movement is saying who the fuck can we cut off their dick necks or whose titties we could slice off because we want you to bend to your fucking knees and suck our cocks. Because right now, I'm getting sick of this bullshit. What do you guys gotta say? Okay, all right, I'm done.
That was cutting off bitches' titties. I never heard nobody cut off a bitch titty.
That was a metaphor, guys.
Oh, what to say?
Don't comment what Conscience/Francis say. Comment on the details or the support he gave of all these different monuments that people have no problem taking photos and having weddings at. But a plantation, that's where we draw the line. The plantation where most of the slaves actually survived. Some of them actually lived a great life.
The media and television has a lot to do with people's perspectives on plantations. So technically, they know not what they say, but at the same time, I can understand where people would feel, you never know if those people who took pictures. Okay, it was Ryan Reynolds, right? Who took the pictures?
No. Ryan Reynolds was saying he feels sorry about getting married on a plantation, but Conscious came in saying...
Right, that's what I was saying. Okay, yeah. So Ryan Reynolds. So we're not him. We're not with him daily. We don't know if he's really a racist or if he's not, to say if he did it to be funny or if he didn't.
Oh, no, this was serious, though.
I understand.
Okay.
He got married on the plantation, but, what made him decide? Did he say why?
Yeah, because he now sees the error in his way, and he feels ashamed. And so does Blake Lively. This isn't all about Ryan Reynolds. Blake Lively, that bitch needs to be thrown on the bus, too.
No, what I'm saying is what was their purpose in doing it?
Well, they knew it was a plantation.
Right.
Beforehand, but it looked beautiful. That's why they wanted to go there. But then
all the beautiful places with all that goddamn money and you pick a plantation, bitch, you being funny.
No. Well, the plantation, I believe, is in the same county as where they actually live. That's why they did that.
Maybe that's true. But from the outside, for the people who are ignorant to life on plantations or whatever, we saw Harriet. We was hurt.
And X, you have every right to be.
So it probably is a little sensitive for people. You never know what somebody's thinking in the inside, but shit, maybe he was thinking it was just beautiful. I thought that, I'm like, think, damn, this nigga fucked up. Now I hope he ain't do that shit on purpose. I saw that on Instagram, and I thought that to myself.
Okay.
But not everybody's gonna think like that.
But X, both of your points are very valid. But what does Conscious like to preach? Consistency. How many slaves really died during that period? I didn't look up the information, but I know it's not to the degree that the media emphasizes. Did 10,000 of them die over the course of the decade of the Panama Canal?
Let's not talk about how many of them died. Let's talk about what happened to them that didn't die. Let's talk about the ones that were not treated properly. Let's talk about the women that were raped. Let's talk about the men and women who were beaten, the children who were beaten, the children that were separated from their families. Let's talk about hunted.
Okay.
Let's talk. That's what makes it different for people.
Okay.
But honestly, can I say this, Francis?
Say it.
I would just say this, and I'm saying this to you. If you it makes you sensitive to it automatically, not on purpose. Like, as much as I am, as indifferent as I am about things and open to opinions, that shit still makes me feel in the back of my, what I'm...
Yeah. X, Francis disagrees with why, but he understands because that's part of your culture. But also remember, Francis came from a culture where until recently, they never went more than 50 years without being dominated, which means rape, that means enslavement, and that means everything under the bunch as African slaves by numerous groups. You want to go the Mongol route? I put money. Slaves never had it as rough as the Mongols. You want to get into the details about the Mongols and how rough they were, how brutal they were? What about the Germans? No, X. But what I'm saying, I respect where you're coming from, but give me the consistency. If we're going to be so vilifying against plantations and the words related to plantations, where's that same hate for?
Ask the media to put out something about Mongols, and then you'll have your hate.
I don't think so.
It is controlled. This is controlled.
X.
That's bullshit. We hate the Nazis for what we know and what we saw.
You only hate the Nazis because of how it affected Americans.
No,
you don't hate the
'Why do I? No, that's not why I hate the Nazis. I hate the Nazis because I saw a boy in striped pajamas. That's why I hate the Nazis. Because of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that made me feel fucked up. Because I saw Schindler's List. Because I went to the Holocaust Museum. And not because of what I know it did to Americans or how it affects me or my family or anybody else. I hate Nazis for the shit that they did to Jews.
To be clear, I'm not saying you. I'm saying you as the public.
And I'm saying the public, I'm speaking for the public. I'm saying if they put some shit out about Mongols or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You unify, it unifies people. It makes people, sharks.
Where's the hate for China? Who have, as of recently, enslaved 2 million Muslims. We supposedly despise Trump because he's this.
It's what is exposed. It's the amount of things.
There's
exposed.
information out there.
It might be there, but we're not going to see it as much. They control what you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but that's ignorance, and I don't. Yeah. I'm not excusing.
And not
ignorance.
everybody is going to be intelligent enough to just go check out the news and the worldly news and look into things and read into things and find facts. And they know this. You know how many times you could get a spotlight notification for your Apple News, and it'll end up having a link for something that'll distract you so quick?
Yeah.
Even after you pay for no ads?
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
They pick and choose what they want to be angry over. That's true. But a lot of it is based on what they see. Not as many people would be freaking out about that shit if they didn't just have a movie with Janelle Monáe and Harriet, you know what I'm saying? Or the Black Lives Matter movement would be happening. If this happened a couple years ago, I get it. People would be mad. Black people would be upset, but it wouldn't even be on this gratitude. It would not be on this magnitude.
Yeah, because it's an election year.
That's how it is. You know it. It's election year. You already know this shit.
Yes.
Okay, then.
That doesn't mean we have to be okay with it.
When you can't control shit and when you can't change shit, there's no other choice but to be okay with it.
Oh, I'm going to remember that.
Unless you're changing your opinion, unless it's just your opinion on something. When you have to accept the things you can't change.
Yeah, and right now I'm just saying this stuff so that when another ignorant fuck tries to bash me for stating facts, I have all this shit loaded so they could look like a retard.
You like making people look crazy.
I do, because there's a lot of stupidity out there. And I'm not even trying to I'm not trying to make them. It's just be open-minded. Like, if you could prove me wrong about something, I want that, because it makes me better.
He likes confrontation. Factual confrontation.
As somebody once said, they think...
Factual and opinionated confrontation.
But what facts did I use that was opinionated?
I'm not talking about in this moment.
Oh, okay.
I just made a statement.
Okay, you proved me wrong.
I'll do that.
Next.
More often than you like.
That's not true. More often, yes. Than I like, not true.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah, as a thing that I have never mentioned to you guys, I actually get turned on when a woman is smart enough to prove me wrong, because that is very uncommon.
He says I'm not one of the most intelligent women he's ever met. He had the nerve to say that shit at the beginning of the episode 2 hours ago.
Okay, so the final topic.
Literally 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
To end this episode on a non-political, non-confrontational, positive note.
He better make this into 2 episodes.
This is about Spider-Man. We all know that PlayStation 4 released a Spider-Man exclusive. Spider-Man will be a PlayStation console exclusive for Marvel's The Avengers game, which is very controversial because that game is multi-platform, Xbox and PlayStation. But PlayStation came in and was like, nah, homie. That nigga's ours.
Yeah. They own the rights, or Sony does.
Yeah, but that's only for film. For video games, it's up to Disney. And Disney said, fuck Xbox, PlayStation, you get it.
I kind of got lost. I'm not gonna lie.
X, what you said is correct. Sony, if it's for exclusives, they make more money. But theoretically speaking, when you combine the two,
I wasn't asking no questions. He the one confused.
I was just summing what you. Okay.
Oh, I knew what I owe. You was doing that for him.
No, I was just doing that for the audience, and I was just talking to you.
They all right. They ain't watching no more. It's been 2 hours.
This is gonna be.
Well, anyways.
Wait.
Guys.
I have. Oh. Okay, so
I wasn't gonna end it. I was about
Oh
to
my
say
God. Let's go. It's 1:30 in the morning.
Okay, so DualShock 4 controllers will not work for any PlayStation 5 game, but will work for PlayStation 5 consoles when it comes to everything else, especially PlayStation 4 based games that have been enhanced for PlayStation 5. The rest of the list of PlayStation 4 accessories for the PlayStation 5 include everything from flight
I'm getting a
sticks
PlayStation 5.
to arcade sticks to platinum and gold wireless headsets to third-party headsets to PlayStation Move controllers to the PlayStation camera, both
They just
new and
know
old.
we about to be quarantined forever.
So they're all capable?
They prepare for the second wave.
So everything that you purchased for your PlayStation 4 when it comes to the accessories will work 100% with the PlayStation 5 besides the controllers. But the controllers will work for everything besides PlayStation 5 only games. So anything that is a PlayStation 4 game or has dual compatibility will work with a PlayStation 4 controller. So the only thing that doesn't work
Is
is
the controller. You just have to use a 4 controller if you're playing 4 games.
Yeah.
yes, a newer controller for the newer games. Yes.
Or you could pay to get your games enhanced and on your console and play them with the DualShock,
4.
with the 5 controller. With
yeah.
The games will be from the system from PS4, but they'll be updated so they play like System 5, and then you'll be able to play with the DualShock.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, technically, those games you could play with either controller, the 4 or 5.
I'm saying, but you don't need to use your old controller. You can just use your new one.
Yeah, but if
and
you
just
want
update your games and get them on your system.
Yeah.
That way they're protected. You don't got to worry about losing cases and shit. And at the same time, they update it. So
Yes.
work with the controller.
But if you don't want to play any new games, you could just use your DualShock 4.
If you broke, just say that.
Well, if you're getting a PlayStation 5, I hope you're not broke. But okay, on that note, we are goody.
All right, we ending this video with our 5 finger. Please don't touch my feet. I'm ticklish, and I gotta know when you touching them.
Oh, I said,
And if
girl,
you touching
you-
them, it better be for a tense massage or
all right.
some licking. Now,
It was about to get nasty.
5 finger rhino dust.
Number 1,
Go ahead.
like the video.
Like that bitch.
He ain't know what the fuck he was about to say.
I didn't. That's why I came out with that little nasty mouth.
Like that.
Second.
Like
What do
that.
you want to do?
Subscribe.
Oh my God, Francis is getting his fist together. After you subscribe, you want to hit our bell.
Get all of our notifications.
Ting, 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 ting.
Ring a ding 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
What you want to do after that?
You want to
Share this
share.
video.
To your mama, your grandma, your kids, to your dogs and cats, all types.
And I thought I was a tired one today, baby. And last but not least, comment on this video because y'all been commenting
And we
and
appreciate
keep commenting.
it.
We're going to have another bonfire.
LLPH.
So make sure
He
y'all
put
hit
his
this
fist
like
in the air, guys. He
and
did
subscribe.
his thrust.
LLPH
LLPH Cadoodle.
Cadoodle.
Just a friendly reminder, guys. Hit the subscribe button in this corner. And then for the newest video. Then for the most recommended. And then for our famous dick pic.